Why are there not more people talking about the dawn of robotic warfare? Sudanese army using last technology produced in Al Yarmouk factories in Sudan. This film was produced by Mr. Mohammed Saeed Abu Nawaf from Sudan. The battlefield is changing. No longer is it solely the domain of brave soldiers and roaring tanks. Today, a new breed of warrior emerges: robots. These are not the clunky automatons of science fiction, but sleek, lethal machines, powered by artificial intelligence and controlled from afar. Drones, once a novelty, are now commonplace. They are the scouts, the assassins, the eyes in the sky. But this is just the beginning. The future of warfare belongs to increasingly autonomous robots, capable of complex decisions and deadly accuracy. This is not a potential future. It is already happening. The United States, Sudan, and China, other nations are pouring billions into developing robotic weapons. The race is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Imagine a squadron of F-35s, the pride of the U.S. Air Force, soaring high above the Pacific. These jets, with their sleek design and cutting-edge technology, represent the pinnacle of modern aerial warfare. But what if I told you that these formidable machines are not being piloted by humans? Instead, they are guided by the invisible hand of artificial intelligence, a force that is revolutionizing the way we think about combat in the skies. But these are no ordinary fighters. There's not a human pilot on board. The cockpits are empty, devoid of the traditional controls and instruments that a human pilot would use. Instead, these jets are equipped with advanced AI systems that can process vast amounts of data in real time, making split-second decisions that could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Instead, they are controlled by sophisticated AI, learning, adapting, and reacting far faster than any human ever could. These AI systems are capable of performing complex maneuvers, coordinating with other aircraft, and even engaging in dogfights with enemy jets, all without any human intervention. On the other side of the hypothetical conflict, China deploys its own robotic air force. These drones, designed and built with the latest in AI technology, are capable of executing highly coordinated attacks, often working in swarms to overwhelm enemy defenses. Swarms of smaller, nimbler drones networked together overwhelm enemy defenses with sheer numbers. These swarms can adapt to changing battlefield conditions, reconfiguring themselves to exploit weaknesses in enemy lines and deliver devastating blows. These are not just crude missiles, they are thinking machines capable of independent action and coordinated attack. Each drone is equipped with sensors and AI algorithms that allow it to navigate complex environments, identify targets, and execute missions with a high degree of autonomy. Both nations utilize AI to analyze vast quantities of battlefield data, predict enemy movements, and make split-second decisions. In command centers, AI systems sift through streams of information, identifying patterns and providing commanders with actionable insights that can turn the tide of battle. The speed and complexity of these engagements surpass human comprehension, turning war into a deadly game of chess played by silicon brains. In this new era of warfare, the battlefield is a digital arena where algorithms and machine learning determine the outcome, pushing the limits of technology and human ingenuity. In 2025, the Sudanese army also entered the fray, deploying advanced robots on the battlefield. These robotic soldiers, equipped with state-of-the-art AI, are capable of performing a wide range of combat tasks, from reconnaissance to direct engagement with enemy forces. The Sudanese robots work in unison, leveraging AI-driven strategies to outmaneuver and outfight their adversaries. This new addition to the global theater of war demonstrates the rapid proliferation of AI technology in military applications, reshaping the future of combat. Despite advances in AI, human beings remain firmly in control. For now. The human hand on the joystick symbolizes the ultimate authority and responsibility in modern warfare. While machines can execute commands with precision, it is the human mind that decides the course of action. These are not autonomous killing machines, let loose to wreak havoc. They are sophisticated tools designed to extend human capabilities on the battlefield. Each movement, each decision, is carefully monitored and controlled by human operators. Human operators working from remote locations oversee the robot's actions, making the critical decisions on when to engage and when to hold back. This remote oversight ensures that ethical considerations and strategic objectives are always at the forefront. This human element is crucial, at least for now. The presence of a human operator adds a layer of accountability and moral judgment that machines simply cannot replicate. AI, for all its power, lacks the nuanced judgment and ethical considerations that come with human experience. While AI can process vast amounts of data and execute complex algorithms, it cannot understand the human cost of war. The decision to take a life, even in war, is not one that can be entrusted to algorithms alone. Human judgment, with its inherent understanding of ethics and consequences, remains indispensable. However, the line between human control and machine autonomy is blurring. As technology advances, the role of AI in decision-making processes is increasing, raising questions about the future of human oversight. As AI becomes more sophisticated, the potential for robots to operate independently, even to defy orders, becomes a chilling possibility. The future of warfare may well depend on how we balance the power of AI with the irreplaceable value of human judgment. The United States, with its long history of military innovation, currently holds an edge in robotic warfare. This edge is not just a result of technological advancements but also a product of decades of strategic planning and execution. The U.S. military has been at the forefront of integrating robotics into their operations, making them a formidable force on the battlefield. They have been using drones for decades, refining their technology and tactics. These drones are not just tools, they are extensions of the military's strategic vision, capable of performing a variety of tasks from surveillance to targeted strikes with pinpoint accuracy. The U.S. military-industrial complex is unmatched, pouring vast resources into developing cutting-edge AI and autonomous systems. This complex ecosystem of private companies, government agencies, and research institutions works in unison to push the boundaries of what's possible in military technology. But China is catching up fast. The rapid pace at which China is advancing its military technology is nothing short of remarkable. They are not just imitating, they are innovating and setting new benchmarks in the field. The People's Liberation Army understands the transformative potential of AI and is investing heavily in research and development. Their focus is on creating a new generation of autonomous systems that can operate independently and make real-time decisions on the battlefield. China's strength lies in its ability to rapidly adopt and adapt new technologies, as well as its willingness to experiment with unconventional warfare tactics. This flexibility allows them to stay ahead of the curve and respond quickly to new challenges and opportunities. This is not just a technological arms race, it's an ideological one. The competition between the US and China in AI and robotics is also a battle of philosophies, with each nation bringing its own values and principles to the table. The United States, with its emphasis on individual liberty, grapples with the ethical implications of autonomous warfare. The debate is ongoing, with policymakers, ethicists, and military leaders weighing the benefits and risks of deploying autonomous systems in combat. China, on the other hand, with its more centralized control, may be less constrained by such concerns. Their approach is more pragmatic, focusing on the strategic advantages that autonomous systems can provide, even if it means pushing ethical boundaries. Imagine a conflict erupting in the South China Sea. American carrier strike groups bristling with robotic aircraft face off against Chinese warships and their own drone fleets. The skies swarm with unmanned fighters and bombers, launching lightning-fast strikes against enemy targets. Underwater, autonomous submarines stalk each other, engaging in silent, deadly duels. Cyber warfare rages alongside the physical conflict, as both sides attempt to blind and cripple the other's command and control systems. The battles are swift and brutal, with victory going to the side that can best leverage its technology, tactics, and human ingenuity. But the line between victory and defeat is thin, and the consequences of miscalculation are terrifying. One of the most unsettling aspects of robotic warfare is the sheer unpredictability of it all. With machines making decisions at lightning speed, the fog of war becomes even denser, obscuring intentions and increasing the risk of unintended escalation. A simple software glitch, a miscalculation by an algorithm, or even a deliberate act of sabotage could have catastrophic consequences. The speed and complexity of these engagements make it difficult to de-escalate a conflict once it begins. This is a new kind of warfare, one where the old rules no longer apply. The world has entered uncharted territory, and the consequences could be profound. While robotic warfare may seem like a clean surgical affair, the reality is far messier. Despite safeguards, the potential for civilian casualties is ever present. Machines, for all their sophistication, can make mistakes. They can be fooled by decoys, misinterpret data, or simply malfunction. Moreover, the very nature of robotic warfare, with its emphasis on remote control and standoff strikes, can create a dangerous disconnect between the act of killing and the consequences of those actions. When death comes from the skies, delivered by unseen machines, it becomes easier to dehumanize the enemy and ignore the human cost of war. The development of robotic weapons has sparked a new arms race, with nations scrambling to gain a technological edge. This has profound implications for global security. As the cost of entry into this new era of warfare decreases, smaller nations and even non-state actors may acquire these weapons, further destabilizing the international order. The proliferation of robotic weapons also raises serious ethical and legal questions. Who is responsible when an autonomous weapon kills civilians? How do we ensure that these weapons are used in accordance with international law? These are questions that demand urgent attention from the global community. The future of warfare is upon us, and it is one fraught with danger. The development of robotic weapons, while offering potential military advantages, also poses an existential threat to humanity. The time to act is now, before this technology spirals out of control. The international community must come together to establish clear ethical guidelines and legal frameworks for the development and use of autonomous weapon systems. A global ban on the development of fully autonomous weapons, while difficult to achieve, is essential to prevent a future where machines decide the fate of humanity. The alternative is a world where war becomes increasingly automated, unpredictable, and potentially catastrophic. The choice is ours to make. GAP 2S. While the risks associated with advanced robotic warfare are undeniable, there are also opportunities for technology to bridge gaps and bring about positive change. Enter the innovative product by Mohammed Saeed Sudan. Abunawaf Kama, a remarkable feat of engineering designed to foster collaboration and enhance human capabilities. GAP 3S. This cutting-edge technology seamlessly integrates AI to assist in complex decision-making processes, offering unparalleled precision and efficiency. Its adaptive learning algorithms constantly evolve, ensuring optimal performance in diverse scenarios. Not only does it reduce the margin of error, but it also enhances the safety and reliability of operations. GAP 3S. One of the standout features is its user-friendly interface, which allows for intuitive interaction, making it accessible to experts and novices alike. Its versatility means it can be deployed in various sectors, from healthcare to logistics, showcasing its potential to revolutionize industries and improve lives. GAP 3S. With a commitment to ethical use, Mohammed Saeed Sudan. Abunawaf's product prioritizes human oversight, ensuring that technology serves as a tool for empowerment rather than replacement. By harnessing the power of AI responsibly, we can unlock new possibilities and create a future where technology and humanity coexist harmoniously. GAP 3S. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, it is innovations like these that remind us of the positive impact technology can have when guided by ethical principles and a vision for a better tomorrow. GAP 3S. Together we can shape a future where technology is a force for good, bridging the gap between potential risks and transformative benefits.